your Storm Tracker 13 forecast first. Sponsored by George Sink Injury Lawyers.
The time is 5:30, and thanks for staying with News 13. We are waking up to, of course, still dark skies right now, but it will be a very nice start to the day. Good visibility, just like we had yesterday, but it does feel a little better. So more inviting temperatures as you step outside. It's definitely not cool, but
we're justice for Sarah. They took that girl's life away from her.
Coming up on News 13 this morning, a North Carolina community holding a visual for Sarah Graham, who went missing in 2015, making sure her story isn't forgotten.
Then it's almost time to head to the polls. Everything you need to know before voting in today's special Republican U.S. Senate primary.
Plus, gold stars all around for South Carolina students. A look at last year's record-breaking SC Ready exam scores.
Now, your Storm Tracker 13 forecast first. Sponsored by George Sink Injury Lawyers.
Rise and shine. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for waking up with us. I'm Major Hannah Cotero.
And I'm Jevin McCoskey. Today is Tuesday, August 11th, and we have meteorologist Hannah Ronner here with us. Hannah, we know a lot of people are going to be going to the polls today. Is the weather going to be coordinating and cooperating with what they want to do?
yeah, it's not going to be as rainy as it was yesterday. We got some nice thunderstorms during the afternoon yesterday.
They were loud.
My dog was not happy.
Woke me up from my nap.
Oh,
I know.
that's terrible. Bad thunderstorm.
Bad
Timing.
thunderstorms.
Bad timing. You need
I
the
know.
rest. So yeah, it is. It's not as rainy today. It feels pretty good outside right now too. So if you have the opportunity to vote in the morning,
Go early.
yeah, that's definitely going to
they
be much better than doing it at 3 in the afternoon when it feels like 107 degrees, which it is going to be a hotter afternoon, even though it is a cooler morning. So we are rewarded with the morning temperatures feeling better, but then we're punished in the afternoon because our heat wave is starting to intensify. This is day one. This is going to be a 4-day heat wave, and the worst conditions will be on Thursday and Friday. It is dry outside, but again, temperatures are noticeably lower. The dew point's also lower, so that's helping as well. But temperatures are 2 to 4 degrees cooler than where we started on Monday. A low of 70 in Kingstree, 72 in Conway, and 75 degrees in Myrtle Beach. So again, not bad. It was 80 in North Myrtle Beach at this time yesterday, so that's a nice difference. Winds are still out of the southwest, and they are still pretty light, less than 10 miles per hour. We are going to be very sunny, and rain chances staying away for today, but it will be hotter. Myrtle Beach was 91. Now it'll be 94 for today, and Florence was 95 yesterday, and now that temperature increasing slightly up to 98 degrees. Back to you.
Hannah, thank you so much. And News 13 is your local election headquarters. And today, a big day. It's election day for the South Carolina Special Republican U.S. Senate primary.
Yeah, that's right. Polls are set to open in just under an hour, and here's what you need to know. Polling locations open at 7 a.m. and will close at 7 p.m. You will need to bring a valid photo ID with you to vote, and as a reminder, voters who cast a ballot in the June Democratic primary are not eligible to vote in this special election. A runoff election will happen on the 25th if necessary. Several South Carolinians already made their voices heard during early voting last week, and here's a look at some of those numbers according to the SC Election Commission. More than 60,000 ballots were cast, with nearly 20,000 voting on the last day of early voting. Horry County had the highest turnout in our area with almost 2,000 votes cast.
And ahead of today's election, 7th District Congressman Russell Fry held a Get Out the Vote rally in Horry County. He's one of several candidates' names that you will see on the ballot. He told us how his experience in the U.S. House would benefit him in the Senate.
I'm going to have relationships in the House that I've cultivated, but I'm also going to be in the role as a senator. And one of the frustrations is that we're not moving legislation between the two bodies right now. There's 200 plus bills that are languishing in the Senate. Sometimes it's a good idea. They just need somebody to pick it up. So we want to be part of the solution here.
Another name you'll see on the ballot is Mark Sanford. I had the chance to sit down with the former South Carolina governor yesterday, and he touched on concerns with the nation's debt, government spending, and his stance on the war with Iran. Take a listen.
We love to solve every problem around the world, yes. Can we afford to do so? No. And I think that this really goes back to congressional mandate and the beauty of what the founding fathers designed. They were they were emphatic about only Congress having the ability and the right to put people in harm's way. Temporary measure defensively, of course, but beyond that, they said no, Congress. And so this is a contrast between myself and my congressional opponents who just voted to re-up on that front, given full authority That is not my viewpoint, and I've been very consistent in this viewpoint.
Here's a look at the full list of candidates, and as you can see, it's a rather crowded race. Included in that list is interim Senator Darlene Graham and Congressman Ralph Norman. You'll hear from both of them coming up in the next half hour. The winner will face Democratic nominee Dr. Annie Andrews in the November general election. And be sure to count on News 13 for live team coverage starting this afternoon.
News 13 on-time traffic, sponsored by Joy Law Firm. Just call Joy.
The time is 6:05 for your Tuesday, and conditions are good out on the roads. It does feel a little better when you step outside this morning as well. It's getting a little brighter, but still very dark as we take this live look near 17 Bypass and Harrelson Boulevard, so right near Coastal Grand Mall. Kind of equal amounts of travel, one side north or southbound, not necessarily busier than the other, but roads are going to continue to get more full and more congested, especially between 7 and 8 a.m., primary part of the morning commute. Not bad though now, 6 minutes from Farrow Parkway to Glens Bay on the bypass. Interstate travel is good, 95 has been fine. This is a live look at I-20 where you can tell that it is going to be a very nice start to the morning. Nice colors on the left side, and this whole interchange though is still relatively quiet. For the drive times in downtown Florence, it's 9 minutes from TV Road to 76.
Just honor her name, keep her name alive. That's all we want.
Dozens gathered in downtown Lumberton last night honoring Sarah Graham, who went missing more than a decade ago. The 18-year-old disappeared in February of 2015 while headed to work in Pembroke. Authorities arrested her stepmother, Connie Graham, and two of Connie's sons, Luke Locklear and Bobby McClellan, shortly after Sarah was legally declared dead in June. A community that spent years asking what happened say they want justice for Sarah.
She wanted to be with her family.
I love that girl.
Sarah's missing out on a lot. She really is, like, with her siblings, her brother, her sister, even her mom and dad. She's missing out.
Connie Graham is being held without bond on several charges, including first-degree murder. You can find all our coverage on this case right now at WBTW.com.
In a News 13 follow-up, we're hearing from the family of a Georgia man who lost his life after helping save a child from a rip current in Myrtle Beach. 47-year-old Derek Moore's family says he ran into the water to help a girl he saw struggling. They say he also rescued the girl's uncle. Authorities say Moore was then pulled by a rip current and his body was recovered the next day near 11th Avenue South. Moore's family says they hope his final act of selflessness inspires others to be the same way.
He would do it again.
Absolutely.
He was so selfless.
I think if anybody watching this can take anything from my brother, it's be a little bit more selfless.
Yes. And love everybody.
Police say the incident happened after lifeguards had gone off duty. An investigation is ongoing.
Dramatic video from the skies yesterday where flames appear to be coming from a plane engine. An American Airlines flight heading from Myrtle Beach International to Charlotte had to turn around only about half hour after taking off due to an apparent bird strike. Thankfully, no one was hurt. The airline will inspect the aircraft before it goes back into service. And happening today, you'll have the chance to meet the 4 finalists selected in the search for Myrtle Beach Police's next chief. Here are those 4 finalists: Nicholas Augustine, the Assistant Chief of Police in Montgomery County, Maryland; Scott Booth, the Chief of Police in Roanoke, Virginia; Frederick Chambers, the Deputy Chief of Police in Fairfax County, Virginia; and Philip Rathbun, the Deputy Chief of Police in Aurora, Colorado. Today's public meet and greet will be from 5 to 6:30 at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center. The new chief will replace Amy Prock, who retired back in April.
And also happening today, the Myrtle Beach City Council will take a first look at an ordinance for a new Ocean Boulevard restaurant capacity. The proposed drinking place overlay zone would limit capacity at future bars and nightclubs along Ocean Boulevard to a maximum of 150 people. Current bars would not be affected. Today's first reading comes after the Planning Commission recommended that proposal to the full City Council. This morning's meeting is set for 10 a.m.
And some good news just in time for back to school. South Carolina's school superintendent is announcing what she calls record-breaking achievements.
Yeah, this is incredible. The 2025-26 SC Ready exam showed more students than ever met or exceeded expectations in grades 3 through 8. And leaders say this year's goal is to have even more improvement.
You are as smart and as creative and as capable as any students anywhere on the whole planet. And your scores today have demonstrated that wonderful, wonderful truth.
Officials say they're aiming to have 75% of students performing at or above their grade level by 2030. We are heading to break now, and as we do, here's a live look out over Myrtle Beach. The sun's starting to come up because you can see things a little more clear now at 6:09 on your Tuesday. And another hot day. The heat is continuing throughout the work week. Anna Ronner has your full forecast coming up after the break.